Today we're taking a look at the new 2025 Legit Maxx from Bear Archery. Welcome back to Mike's Archery, and today we are taking a look at the 2025 lineup from Bear Archery, and we have got the brand new Legit Maxx, and it is a great looking bow. It's a nice entry-level bow for the first-time archer or even the seasoned guy. Now as we look at the specs on this new Legit Maxx, speed rating on this bow is coming in at 315 feet per second, an axle-to-axle length at 30 inches, and that gives it an overall cam-to-cam length of 33 1/4. Now the brace height on this bow is 6 1/4 inches, and when we look at the physical weight on this bow, Bear no longer advertises those weights, so we pulled it out of the box, and as a complete RTH package with all the accessories on it, you're looking at 5.8 pounds. Now once you strip all that down and just the bare bow with nothing on it, you're looking at 4.2 pounds. Now the adjustments on this bow are quite wide, and that is just to be able to fit younger archers or whoever might need to get this bow and then grow into it. So the draw length option goes all the way from 14 inches out to 30 inches, being able to fit pretty much anybody from anywhere. Now as far as the draw weight adjustment, you've got a ton of adjustment there as well. It's advertised from 10 to 70. We do like to point out that is somewhat variable on the draw length. So if you got a shorter draw length, you're never going to see those top 70-pound numbers. You know, if you need like a 20-inch draw for your kid, he's not going to see 60 pounds. It's probably going to come out somewhere in that 50-pound range. And of course, if you're on that upper end, 28, 29-inch draw length, if you crank this bow out to 10 pounds or 20 pounds, it's going to be pretty sloppy, and you probably need to look at a little different model that comes in a little lighter on the weight to fit you properly. Now the let off on this cam system is coming in at 75% let off. It is similar to the cam system that was on the original Legit, and the Legit Maxx is pretty much a direct replacement for that Legit bow that has been in the lineup for the last couple of years. Now the big improvements and changes are in the accessory lineup on this bow. It's still a hybrid cam system, but Bear went fully integrated even on this entry-level bow. So you're going to get integrated rest, integrated sight, still have the sling as well as the stabilizer and your 5-arrow quiver. It's going to have that integrated V-biscuit, or if you want to upgrade to some other integrated rest, you have that opportunity. As far as the sights, they've went to a 4-pin pick-mounted sight up front. And again, as you grow and become a more mature archer, if you want to add a different pick-mounted sight and upgrade those accessories, you're going to be able to use any of the integrated features in any of the models out there. Now, keeping with the colors that they've offered in the past, Bear has got a ton of colors in this Legit, and since it is aimed at youth archers and entry-level archers for the most part, this bow comes in a ton of colors. You can still get a straight-up black, you can get it in stone and bottomland, a throwback green, a throwback black. You can get black with Mossy Oak Bottomland limbs, black with veil whitetail, black with that new Mossy Oak Roots color, black with a TrueTimber Strata. You can also get the Inspire, which has a blue theme to it, as well as being a black and Toxic, black and Muddy Girl, and black and Wildfire. So again, if you want to customize this bow or make it look really cool, you've got a ton of color options there to be able to do that. Now the new price point on the Legit Maxx is coming in at $449. And frankly, for all the features that they packed into this entry-level bow, that is a great value, seeing that you're able to get integrated systems, integrated accessories, all those things in this entry-level package that is going to be able to shoot for years and grow with any archer. Now from here, we're going to step back to the lane. We're going to shoot this bow over the chronograph, give you some breakdown on the specs as far as speed, noise rating, and how this bow performs. And as usual, we'll be shooting it at 29-inch draw length with 70 pounds at the 75% let off. So we step back here to the lane, and we have got the Legit Maxx, and this being the replacement for the Legit. That platform has been fantastic for the last few years for you guys looking for an entry-level bow. So we're going to shoot this bow over the chronograph, and we're going to give you the speed breakdown on this bow all the way from a 350 grain out to a 500 grain arrow. And as always, we're going to shoot this bow at 29-inch draw length, 70 pounds, 75% let off, and then give you the breakdown, the feel overall of this bow. So let's get this thing going and see what kind of numbers it posts. All right, so the Legit Maxx with a 350 grain arrow is giving us 278 feet per second. And with a 400 grain arrow, it's giving 266. And with a 450 grain arrow, we're dropping down to 254. And if you've got that heavier 500 grain arrow, you're looking at 242 feet per second. overall, being a lower end entry level bow and having, you know, just the performance that it does and all the adjustment on it, we don't expect blistering speeds out of this bow, but this will definitely get it done in the whitetail woods or any place else that you want to shoot this bow. Now, as far as the decibel reading on it, we're coming in at 96.8 decibels. So again, in that mid 90 range. It's a nice quiet bow. Whether you're shooting it on the range or hunting, this is going to be a great starter bow for most people. Or if you just don't want to spend a ton of money, you can get into a really nice bow here with a ton of great features, especially now that they've upgraded everything with integrated stuff. Like I said, again, being under 500 bucks, this is a really nice bow. Now from there, with the grip, similar grip to what it's had in the past. Nice slim, sleek grip. Doesn't have that upper end grip that you're getting with some of the other models, but still an overall great feel. Now the draw cycle, obviously with that lower let off, you're going to have a higher holding weight. It's definitely going to not drop off at the back end, but you're going to feel it. If you're used to shooting some of these other bows, you go comparing it to one of the mid or higher end bows, you're definitely going to feel the difference in the draw cycle from the Legit Maxx all the way up to the Persist. But overall, a great feeling bow. Now as far as the after shot on this bow, it's got a good dead in the hand feel. It's not terrible from the fact that it's, again, an entry level bow. But the performance that you're getting, it reflects from what this bow is supposed to be, and you're going to be able to grow with you if you want to give this to your kid, maybe a teenager, and allow them to grow into it. You've got a ton of adjustment here if you want a shorter draw length. Overall, it's got the same great features that the Legit has had for the last several years, and we sell a ton of these bows. It's got a ton of great colors, so you're just going to be able to customize these things. It's fantastic. If you're looking for a new Legit Maxx, jump online at mikesarchery.com. Give us a call here at the shop. We can ship these to you anytime, and stop into the shop and pick one up if you want one.